Thank you for joining us for a bonus episode of Take Notice, Amplifying Black Stories. I'm your host, Allison Preisinger-Heggins. We are happy to share with you a bonus story from our guest this week, Darnesha Weary. We wanted to hear how the grand opening of Black Coffee Northwest went, so we checked in with Darnesha. They've been open for a few weeks now and seem to really be thriving amidst all of the COVID everything and being a new business. So check out how everything went and then make your plans to go visit them in person as soon as you can safely. I would love to hear about your grand opening of Black Coffee Northwest in Shoreline, Washington, and how it all went.
Yes, we are so excited to open our space to the public. We opened on Saturday the 17th. Our grand opening was a huge success. The first thing that we did is we did an Ethiopian coffee ceremony just to honor the birthplace of coffee and where we actually buy our beans and to really connect the community back to who we are as a company. And so that was the best part about it. So we did the Ethiopian coffee ceremony and invited our Ethiopian families and friends to come in and join us on that. After that, we had a live drum line, we had a DJ, we were serving our coffee drinks, we had some great vendors. The best part of the day is that we had a voter registration drive and registered voters and gave out 1,600 masks and voter information packets because we want to make sure those who have received their ballots are informed voters in Washington State. And so that was the best part. Our kids and youth did a mock voter registration for kids so they could learn how to vote and learn the process. And then we registered 16 early voters. So kids who are between 16 and 17-year-olds can register in Washington State early. And then when they turn 18, they're automatically registered. So that was fun. It was a great event. Good community turnout. We had a line around the block, great energy, lots of fun.
Amazing. That sounds so great. Did you say 1,600 masks? Is that what you said?
Yes, we gave out 1,600 face masks. The NAACP gave out 1,600 face masks with voter information guides in them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. So cool.
We had cars lined up in our drive-through, and our NAACP volunteers went car to car asking everyone if they are registered, if they've already cast their ballot, and also asked if they had any questions about candidate or anything on the ballot. And we had some really great conversations while people waited in line to get their coffee.
That's amazing. That's so smart. I love that. It's more than coffee down there. It seems like it's, community and talking about important things and having fun and getting people out to do the important things like vote. So that sounds awesome. That sounds like a wonderful, start to your business. It's amazing.
Yes, it was the best start. It's the way we wanted to start, right? We talked about for Black Coffee as a community hub. And I'm like, we got to do that. Like the first thing that we do is to make sure that when we open those doors that people feel like it's a community space and that it's their space. That's most important. And so people came in and they said they felt the love, they felt the community when they first stepped in the space. And that was the best compliment of the day for me.
That's awesome. So good. Very cool. Did you learn anything that you're going to have to shift or change as you go? I'm sure there is stuff since you're a new business and everything, but anything that stuck out?
Yeah, everything. And you're like, I have a critical eye. And
Sure, yeah.
we're grounded in excellence. That's who we are. And so there's lots of improvements. We were there. We gave everyone Sunday off to come back and have a good conversation. So lots of processes, speed with our baristas, communicating behind the barista bar, the flow, just kind of those things. But I can say one thing for our team is that customer service through it all, through the ups and downs, was on point, and I am happy for that. We greeted every person that came in, and then we said thank you for supporting our Black business to everyone that walked out. And so that was, I'm like, if you forget other things, do not forget the customers, do not forget the people in the space. And so there were long lines. Some people had to wait over an hour for coffee, so we got some work to do on that, but we brought the team back together yesterday and had some great conversations, and we opened again today at 7 a.m. and things are going smooth.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. From what it sounds like, you have the main nuts and bolts to it and everything else will fall in line, so I imagine it may feel like a lot, but it sounds like customers first and the community first, and everything else, it just falls in line. So really exciting.
Thank you. We're super excited. Yep, that's exactly what I feel like. Everything else is going to fall in place. We took about 5 months to really do great operations. And that's my background in operations. And I used to open locations across the country and set up locations at my former career. So this is the work I love. I love budgets and operations. So people
Oh,
just look at
perfect.
me like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody has their strengths, and thank goodness for that. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Wonderful. So from what I understand, you all are open right now from Monday through Friday, 7 to 1, and
Yes,
then Saturdays 10 to 2. Is that right?
that is correct. Yes. And then we'll be
Awesome.
expanding those hours once COVID and the pandemic starts to slow down. But safety first right now, and doing deep sanitizing and cleaning every single day, because we want to make sure a part of being a community hub is making sure our community stays safe, and
Absolutely.
that
Yeah.
we're responsible and making sure that we keep our community safe. So we make
Mhm.
sure we do our part. And so that's what we've been doing. Yesterday we were cleaning, cleaning.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I know. It's probably a whole nother load of work to open a new business during COVID. So I can only imagine.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do it again during a pandemic. But I'm
Right.
like, if we can survive during a pandemic, then, it's like
Totally.
opening up during the worst possible time.
Yeah. If you can do it now, you can do it anytime.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for giving us the info on your wonderful grand opening, and I cannot wait to come visit.
Thank you. We can't wait to have you also.
Thank you for joining us for Take Notice Amplifying Black Stories. Please subscribe and follow us on social media. We are at Take Notice Podcast. It would really help us out if you could take a couple of minutes to review our podcast. Thank you for your support. Take Notice Amplifying Black Stories is produced, hosted, and edited by Allison Preisinger-Heggins, co-produced by Amanda Ray. Music by Version Big 5 featuring Darnesha Weary. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for taking notice.